I guess as I'm growing up, my emotions are more complicated. I'm questioning societal structures more. I'm questioning everything more actually, especially established thoughts and concepts. Whenever I see someone complaining or talking about the hardships in their lives, there will be at least one person with this classic dialogue that I often hear, that like, oh, but you should be grateful for what you have. There are many, things that you should be grateful for what you do. And I feel that although a very harmless comment or act, we do this to ourselves as well. We often tell ourselves that, oh, like, we, even if like it's hard, but we have so much to be grateful for. Some of us feel that we should never talk about our hardships because someone else in the world is having it worse. And I agree, I completely agree. But if we do this to ourselves more often than we should, then we internalize this mindset of not gratitude but of fear. I'm grateful for a lot of things in life, for people, for events in my life. I thank the universe daily, but if I don't validate my emotions, especially when I'm having during a hard time, I might do more harm than good actually. So I guess this year in 2023, this is what I learned, to be grateful for the life I've had, and I have, but also to value my negative or not so happy emotions. Sometimes the burden of being constantly filled with positive emotions actually tires my soul. I'm here as a human to experience my happiness in all its experience my humanness in all its flaws and all its glory, the sweet and the bitter. So let me list down the things that I am grateful for this year actually. Number one is being able to go home to meet my family, and because I had the financial help from my parents, and I had a holiday that my university allowed. I thankfully had the opportunity to go home. I had the summer break. The second thing that I'm grateful for this year is having the financial independence to travel to New York. That was super fun. It was a beautiful experience. It has always been on my bucket list, a dream city to visit. So a dream did come true for me, and to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to make it possible without money. So I have to be thankful for that. Although I feel we cannot deny the importance of money in our capitalistic modern society. The third thing that I'm grateful for this year is being introduced to Amy Tan's The Joy Luck Club. I don't think I will ever stop talking about that book, but yeah, that was a delicious read for me, and I'm just so thankful that I read that book. The fourth thing is having the opportunity and courage to volunteer to perform slam poetry for the first time in my life, and in front of a stranger's crowd. Like, I didn't know anybody in the crowd. I had actually gone to attend a slam poetry event, and I ended up performing myself. So it was a liberating feeling, and the crowd was kind and supportive, so it helped me in boosting my confidence. The fifth thing that I'm grateful for is my parents, our friends. Okay, so I had gone for a workshop to a different state, and a friend's parents actually hosted us. They were very kind, and so yes, I traveled to a new place, met new people, and was offered help by strangers. So that was beautiful. Another thing that I'm grateful for is the food that my roommates cook. It's delicious. So yeah, I'm thankful for their cooking skills. I'm also grateful to the professor who kindly gave me feedback on my essay without making me feel stupid. Trust me, this has happened before, that professor has made me feel stupid. So I'm very kind to that professor this semester, who did not make me feel stupid but rather encouraged me, gave me critical feedback without making me feel bad. The eighth thing I am grateful is to my colleague, who again gave me feedback when he was super busy and had his own millions of deadlines. So I'm grateful for that. The ninth thing, I'm losing count now. The ninth thing that I'm grateful for is the friend who asks me if I'm free to talk to, the one who lives 10.5 hours time difference away from me, and who sleeps when I wake up, and because we live in different continents. So I'm grateful for those friendships, which are standing the test of distance and time zones, I guess. And the 10th thing that I'm grateful for is the sun and the moon, the rivers and springs, cherry blossoms and ducks, puppies and books. There are a lot of blessings in my day-to-day life. I have immense abundance and love in life, and in the coming year I wish to continue to be thankful for the blessings. As another year rolls by, and as people get busy celebrating a new year, I want to sit down and write about my goals, dreams, and wishes for the coming year. It's not all going to be amazing, but that's just life. I guess the coming year I hope that it brings peace to humanity. Wars, children being killed, people having to leave their homes, it all has left a scar on the world, and we will continue to suffer. But I hope we find peace in our hearts in the coming year. I know it seems very futile sometimes. I feel hopeless too, and I'm not devoid of whatever is happening around the world. Rather, I feel disillusioned and hopeless. I can do my bit for humanity, hopefully, and I hope we unite to restore peace. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. Maybe I'm just naive, but I hope we find peace within our hearts and help each other to heal. And I hope and wish that we all have a happy new year.